Hey guys, Married Man here. And I didn't make a video yesterday because I was embarrassed. I broke all my rules. And I didn't want to make a video because, well, who am I kidding? Nobody's watching this. And that's okay. So basically, this is a vlog. And if somebody finds this someday, or someday we look back on this and say, oh God, what a horrible mistake, and you know that, learn from it, hey, that would be amazing. So, yesterday morning I got into AIDX. I'm sure a lot of people got wrecked on this thing. It IPO'd the other day, $50, crazy. I'm not sure why it IPO'd so high, why it dropped so high, but it did, and immediately went down. This sucker on the daily has not had a green day yet. God, all these things, so horrible. It is embarrassing. It gapped up to $35, so it started at 55 on the 19th, and it just halted and halted and halted down and down and down. It had a low of $18. I didn't even look at it then. I had no idea about it. Then it did go up. It had a bounce right there, and it had a high of 28.88. And then it just went lower, and then in the after hours it went up to 25.99, and then it hit a low of 13. This thing has just been, gosh, all over the place. Then it shot up pre-market on the 23rd on Monday and hit a high of from around $13 up to $35.80, and two big candle wicks at the top, big selling pressure, just pushed it all the way back down. Had a low of 801 that day, but at that 801 it had a bounce, and it went up to 1072, and then it went down to 892, and then it back up to 1050, and then down to 867, and then back up to 975. So this thing has been back and forth and back and forth. And so then yesterday, the 25th, it pre-market gapped up from around $8 up to a high of 1091, and I thought that I would catch a bounce around, I put in an order real low, what I thought was low, of this 5-minute candle here at right before the open, so 6:10 Pacific Standard Time. So it did not. I bought in at 7 something, and it just never went my way. And I thought it was gonna consolidate down here. The low of like earlier in the morning was 762-ish, 750. So I put an order of 752, I believe it was, $7.52, thinking that I'd get a bounce from that. And I did not, ladies and gentlemen. We did not. It just went lower and lower and lower. It was very small size in the beginning too. Should have just gotten immediately out with my small size. And hey, tomorrow's another day, right? Because that's what, literally with day trading, tomorrow's another day. However, I didn't do that. I watched it and watched it, and matter of fact, I averaged down and averaged down and averaged down, thinking that we would at some point get a bounce, because that's what it had done before. However, we did not. And I broke more rules because I held it overnight, and thinking that it would maybe spike pre-market. All these things. It's the mental, there's so many mental struggles with trading, you guys. And you probably know this. Thinking it'll go back up, thinking it'll go back up. And it went down and it went down and it went down. And I held it, I watched it all day today. And finally I said, geez Louise, man, I have got to get out of this. This is crazy. This is not what I do. I mean, not often do I hold things. If I think I'm in a penny stock right now, Mimi, M-I, and I am holding this because it's sitting at my price, where I bought, and it's riding the 200 EMA on the 5-minute chart. You know, it's gone below it, it's reclaimed it. It's gone below it, it's reclaimed it. And so those are things that I like to see, and I could just see on 5-minute chart it going up. Now, if we don't get a bounce to maybe 40 cents tomorrow, then we'll have to abandon. Just depends what it looks like, because it's been going up, steadily up for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. So that's good. That's good. I think that we can get a good trade out of this. So I will do that. You know, this sucker's not bleeding my account. I'm with a little small swing if I can see it on the charts. But this was not that. This was not that. Let me get back to AIDX. It's a small float, guys. Only under 6 million. That's what they say, at least. And it probably will gap up again, because if it's done it once, it'll do it again. But not with me in it. I had to get out. I took a huge loss. I mean, not like, yeah, for my account, it was a big loss. It's pretty much wiped out my good week. But I did get rid of it, and we will be back at it tomorrow, because that's what we do. I love trading. I absolutely love trading, and I absolutely will not stop, period. I will never stop trading. So, thanks, guys. You know, give me a like, subscribe if you don't, please. Share it. Or don't, whatever. I do care. I want some people to chat with. So that's why I want subscribers and stuff. If you find this and you can find any similarities with me, give me a like. Shoot a comment, please. Thanks, guys.